Good morning, it's Jedadiah J. Stone with my second performance poem that was written by Marion. I am Marion on my birth certificate, but Jedadiah J. Stone is my stage name. Because when I'm Marion and I'm writing a poem, I don't want any applause or recognition. I don't want to interact with people. I just want to write that poem. And if I perform it on YouTube as Marion, I don't want to perform that in front of people and get applause for it. But sometimes he writes poems that I want to showboat and do in public and see how people like it. And I know that I'm not two people. You don't have to worry about that. But I do have a stage name persona, and that's Jedadiah J. Stone. And someday, if my dreams come true, somebody will give me a contract to publish a book. And they'll pay to publish it, and they'll advertise it, and I won't have to self-finance. Now, I am going to self-finance a book eventually when I sell enough photography and wood carvings, etc., to get the money, to get the camera-ready art and publish 50 copies. And I'm going to sell those and try to make some money and make some more. And if people like my poetry, I'm going to start sending some to publishers. I'm going to try to sell it. Sell it. But the books I self-publish are going to be published on bag-o-lees, which is the pulp left over after they extract sugar cane and get all the sweet stuff that they want to sell. They turn that into paper now to save trees. And if somebody wants to publish a book and take care of the advertising and market the thing for me, part of the deal is that they've got to publish it on something other than a tree that somebody cut down to make into paper. Bag-o-lees would be nice. Hemp would be better. And furthermore, on the subject of hemp, money should be made out of hemp. And they should treat it with stuff that's not toxic, so that if you need a toke, you can just grind up a few dollar bills. And it shouldn't be nobody's business. Those are my feelings on paper. This is a poem. It's called Travelin' On. Hobos on the highway, ice in the wind. The truckers go by, they ain't coming back again. I got a long way to go traveling on. Rides are scarce when you look like a bum, and that old hat you're wearing looks like it's been to Kingdom Come. Long way to go traveling on. My feet are cold and the sleet's on the ground. It's hard walking to the next town. But the only alternative is to lay down and die if somebody don't stop and give me a ride. Long way to go traveling on. I don't know what started me on this hobo life. I'm a long trek hobo, and there ain't always a train to ride, which is my first choice. And when there ain't no train to ride and nobody stops on the highway, and I can't steal a horse, I gotta walk. I'm a long trek hobo. Long way to go, traveling on. And one of these days I'm going to get where I'm going, and I'm going to know why I was going there, and I'll do something that makes it okay to settle down and not be on the highway. Long way to go traveling on. But here's a problem. I kind of like moving from place to place. I can even endure the sleet in the wind. And the truckers going by and making me cold with the breeze, and they don't stop to give me a ride. And every once in a while, one will weave over and see how close he can get to me just for fun. Long way to go traveling on. I kind of like all of that stuff. I don't have an alcohol or drug problem, but I drink coffee, and I'm addicted to the highway. Long way to go traveling on.